The shovel hits a stone with a hollow sound, breaking through the frost on the hard gray ground. I've been walking this earth for 60-odd years, planting my sweat and watering with tears. But the sun is going down and the labor is done. I'm tired of the heat and I'm tired of the run. There's a spot by the willow where the shadows are deep, and the roots of the tree are promising sleep. So make up my room in the clay and the stone, where a man can finally be strictly alone. I don't need no pillow, I don't need no spread. Just lay me down in my cold dirt bed. Yeah, pull the cover over my head in my cold dirt bed. A lot of gold, but I only found rust. I traded my honor for a handful of dust. The women were sweet, but the whiskey was stronger. I can't carry this weight for a minute longer. The preacher can mumble a prayer if he likes, but it won't change the score or the number of strikes. I'm ready to settle the debts that I owe, down in the dark where the silence grows. So make up my room in the clay and the stone, where a man can finally be strictly alone. I don't need no pillow, I don't need no spread. Just lay me down in my cold dirt bed. Yeah, pull the cover over my head in my cold dirt bed. Morning light gonna wake me up. Ain't no bit of coffee in a tin chirp cup. Just the weight of the world finally off of my back, fading to gray and then fading to black. So make up my room in the clay and the stone, where a man can finally be strictly alone. I don't need no pillow, I don't need no spread. Just lay me down in my cold dirt bed. Yeah, pull the cover over my head in my cold dirt bed. Sleep now, no more walking, just earth and the bone. All that. Ooh, rest.
Preacher dragged me down the riverbank. Mud was cold and the sky was blank. He put his hand upon my head, said, "Rise up, son, leave the living dead." The current pulled, the water rushed, but the fire inside, it never hushed. Held my breath till my lungs gave in, but I came back up with the same old sin. Oh, I've tried the rain, and I've tried the flood. I've tried to wash the bad from the blood, but the stain goes deep and the edges are rough, and grows. Dry wind blowing across my skin felt more like home than the state I was in. You can scrub the skin till the bone shows through, but you can't wash out what you're bound to do. Some things stick like a shadow at noon, howling at a hollow moon. Oh, I've tried the rain and I've tried the flood. I've tried to wash the bad from the blood, but the stain goes deep and the edges are rough, and there ain't no water holding up. No, there ain't no water holding up. Pour it from a bottle, pour it from a cloud, wrap me up in a linen shroud. Dip me in the Jordan, dip me in the sea, it all just rolls right off of me. Yeah, I've tried the rain and I've tried the flood. Lord knows I tried to wash the blood, but the stain goes deep and the edges are rough, and there ain't no water holding up. No, there ain't no water holding up. Not for me. Just let it burn. Ain't no water, ain't no water holding enough. I was born with the dust in the back of my throat, sewn into the lining of my daddy's coat. He said, son, this road is paved with bone. You're gonna walk the miles all on your own. I tripped on a lie and I fell on a stone, and I learned real quick how to moan and groan. The world don't care if you bleed or you break, it just takes what it wants, whatever you make. Now I'm downhill in between gravel and grace, trying to find a little mercy in this hard-hearted place. My knees are all bloody and my hands are all torn, wishing to the Lord I was never born. Yeah, the road is long and the ground is rough, and a little bit of grace just ain't enough between the gravel and grace. Saw a woman in the doorway with a tear in her eye. She didn't say hello and she didn't say goodbye. She just poured me a glass of something strong and black and told me, honey, there ain't no turning back. I drank it down and I felt the burn. Another hard lesson that I had to learn. Love is a flower that grows in the dirt, but picking it up is bound to hurt. Now I'm down here in between gravel and grace, trying to find a little mercy in this hard-hearted place. My knees are all bloody and my hands are all torn, wishing to the Lord I was never born. Yeah, the road is long and the ground is rough, and a little bit of grace just ain't enough between the gravel and grace. They say the saints walk on streets of gold, but I'm walking on stories that have never been told. Sharp little rocks cutting into my soul, digging a deep and empty hole. Just digging a hole. gravel and grace, trying to find a little mercy in this hard-hearted place. My knees are all bloody and my hands are all torn, wishing to the Lord I was never born. Yeah, the road is long and the ground is rough, and a little bit of grace just ain't enough. Between the gravel and grace, just gravel and grace, just rocks and hard places. Just gravel and walking, keep walking, son, keep walking. Just rocks and just gravel and grace, just rocks and hard places. Keep walking, son, keep walking. The fields from the dawn to the dark, breaking my back just to leave a mark. I sold my sweat for a silver dime, and I traded my youth for a waste of time. The banker smiled with his golden teeth, but I saw the wolf that was hiding beneath. He shook my hand and he called me friend, but he knew exactly how the story would end. Yeah, I've been paid in dust, paid in stone. Everything I gathered, the wind has blown. I got a handful of nothing for the years I spent, and a broken body for the life I led. You can count your coins, you can stack your trust, but at the end of the day, we all get paid in dust. I built a house on the highest hill, thinking I could cheat the winter chill, but the termites came and the rot set in like the creeping shadow of a secret sin. The roof fell down and the walls gave way, and I watched my kingdom turn to gray. The ledger is balanced, the books are closed, and this is the profit that the devil chose. Yeah, I've been paid in dust, paid in stone. Everything I gather, the wind has blown. I got a handful of nothing for the years I spent, and a broken body for the life I led. You can count your coins, you can stack your trust, but at the end of the day, we all get paid in dust. Ashes to ashes, isn't that the rule? Only a wise man knows he's a fool, trying to hold on to the shifting sand, slipping right through a callous hand. Bible's on the table, covered up in dust. The hinges on the screen door are frozen shut with rust. I wore holes in the carpet, kneeling on the floor, asking for a miracle that don't come anymore. The silence in this hallway is loud enough to scream. I'm waking up to darkness from a half-forgotten dream. Now I'm down on my knees, but I ain't looking up. I'm drinking the bitter dregs from the devil's cup. Got my hands clasped tight around cold blue steel, waiting for a judgment that finally feels real. Father, forgive me for what cannot be undone. I'm sitting here praying to a loaded gun. It don't ask for titles, it don't ask for faith, it don't promise glory past the pearly gate. It just sits there heavy with a truth I understand. 6 little answers resting in my hand. Mercy is a trigger with a hair-thin pull, and the chamber's looking empty, but the magazine is full. Yeah, I'm down on my knees, but I ain't looking up. I'm drinking the bitter dregs from the devil's cup. Got my hands clasped tight around cold blue steel, waiting for a judgment that finally feels real. Father, forgive me for what cannot be undone. I'm sitting here praying to a loaded gun. 1 click for the sorrow, 2 clicks for the pain, 3 for the sunshine I'll never see again. The altar is a coffee table, the offering is me. 1 loud amen to finally set me free. I'm down on my knees, but I ain't looking up. I'm drinking the bitter dregs from the devil's cup. Got my hands clasped tight around cold blue steel, waiting for a judgment that finally feels real. Father, forgive me for what cannot be undone. I'm sitting here praying to a loaded gun, waiting for the answer. Just 1 loud amen to a loaded gun. but the mud was baked into a jigsaw crack, and the devil was laughing behind my back. The catfish are gasping on the stony bed, and the willow tree is hanging by a single thread. I fell to my knees and I started to dig, but the hole I'm in is getting way too big. Oh, the river run dry, the river run dry. Ain't no water left to cry. Hey, the well is empty and the creek is dead. Got a pocket full of dust and a heart full of lead. You can pray for the rain, you can beg at the sky, but the Lord don't answer when the river run dry. Yeah, the river run dry. When the water rolled deep, current so strong it would sweep you off your feet. Washed away the sorrow, washed away the sin, pulled you under and it made you clean again. Now it's just a scar cutting across the ground, where the ghosts of the boats are the only sound. I try to be baptized, try to be saved, but I'm just standing in an open grave. Oh, the river run dry, the river run dry. Ain't no water left to cry. Yeah, the well is empty and the creek is dead. Got a pocket full of dust and a heart full of lead. You can pray for the rain, you can beg at the sky, but the Lord don't answer when the river run dry. Yeah, the river run dry. Thunder rumbling in the distant west, just a cruel joke, just a hollow test. It passes over without dropping a dime, leaving us here in the dust and the grime. Yeah, the river run dry. Bone dry, run dry, not a drop to drink. Bone dry, run dry, just the dust blowing in. Bone dry, run dry, and the devil laughing. Yeah, dry. Sunday morning comes creeping in, but the valley is quiet as a tomb again. We used to wake up to a brassy ring, calling the sinners and the saints to sing. Now the rope is rotting in the humid air, hanging like a noose in the house of prayer. The steeple is leaning, the wood is gray, and the Lord feels 1,000,000 miles away. There's a rust on the church bell, heavy and red like the blood of the living, like the dust of the dead. It don't swing for the wedding, it don't toll for the nail. Silence is the devil at the bottom of the well. Yeah, there's rust rust on the church bell. Church bell. We could climb the tower, we could scrub the stain, we could try to make it shine in the pouring rain, but you can't fix a heart that's decided to stop, and you can't save a soul when the hammer won't drop. Church bell, heavy and red like the blood of the living, like the dust of the dead. It don't swing for the wedding, it don't toll for the nail. Silence is the devil at the bottom of the well. Yeah, there's rust on the church bell. So quiet now. Passing through, heavy and red.
Step right up to the corner of the street, where the heat rises up from the cracked concrete. I got a suitcase full of what you need. I got a little bit of lust and a whole lot of greed. You want a memory you can't forget? I got a bottle here that ain't empty yet. You want a lover who won't say your name? I got a number for a girl in the flame. I'm selling shadow to the man in the sun who's tired of the light and the things he has done. He wants a place to hide, a place to crawl, a little bit of darkness to cover it all. Yeah, shadows, cheap and deep for the secret you promised you'd always keep. Step into the shade, son, and take a seat. Selling shadows on a dead-end street. Walked by with his collar tight, looking for a way to get through the night. He dropped a silver coin in my open hand, said, give me something, dog.
selling shadows to the man in the sun who's tired of the light and the things he has done. He wants a place to hide, a place to crawl, a little bit of darkness to cover it all. Yeah, shadows, cheap and deep, for the secret you promised you'd always keep. Step into the shade, son, and take a seat. Selling shadows on a dead-end street. They say the light is the truth and the way, but the truth hurts your eyes in the middle of the day. Yeah. Sometimes you need a cool black hole to bury the pieces of a broken soul. Son, and take a seat. Selling shadows on a dead end street. Get your shadows here, cheap and deep. Hide your face, nobody will know. Just stand inside. Cheap and deep. Nobody will know. Just step inside.
Candles are blown out, the smoke is drifting high. The deacon locked the double doors and bid the Lord goodbye. The sunlight through the stained glasses faded into gray, and everyone who claims to be a saint has gone away. But if you sit real still and you hold your breath just right, you can see the things that only come out in the night. Oh, the choir stops singing, but the music never ends for the liars, the cheaters, and the ones with zero friends. We hide behind the hymnals, beneath the velvet views. Yeah, we're just the shadows waiting in the pews. Lord have mercy on the shadows in the pews. There's a ghost in the third row wearing a wedding ring, thinking about a woman that don't mean a thing. There's a specter in the back, counting up his gold. Sold his brother down the river before the night got cold. The wood is worn and splintered from the gripping of the hands of men who built their castles on a foundation made of sand. Oh, the choir stops singing, but the music never ends for the liars, the cheaters, and the ones with zero friends. We hide behind the hymnals, beneath the velvet views. Yeah, we're just the shadows waiting in the pews. Lord have mercy on the shadows in the pews. Daylight brings forgiveness, or so the preacher says, but darkness brings the truth of our wicked wandering ways. You can scrub the floors and polish up the brass, but you can't wipe away the reflection in the glass. Oh, the choir stops singing, but the music never ends for the liars, the cheaters, and the ones with zero friends. We hide behind the hymnals, beneath the velvet views. Yeah, we're just the shadows waiting in the pews. Lord have mercy on the shadows in the pews. Don't turn on the light. We lie dark in here,
in the pew.
just a shadow. Amen.
The corn is high and the sun is red, hanging like a warning about me. I walked out past the old barn door to the only friend I have anymore. He don't say much, he don't complain, he just stands there soaking up the rain. Straw for brains and a burlap face stuck in the middle of this godforsaken place. Now I'm singing to the scarecrow, wild and free, telling him the secrets that are killing me, about the girl who left and the whiskey that stayed and the terrible mess that I have made. He don't judge and he don't tell, just listens to my stories about living in hell. Yeah, I'm singing to the scarecrow and the crows are listening too. I told them about the night the fire burned and the lesson that I never really learned, how the anger flared and the words got hot and the things I said that I forgot. He just nodded in the gentle breeze while I fell down on my shaking knees, begging for a pardon from a man of straw, breaking every single moral law. Now I'm singing to the scarecrow, wild and free, telling him the secrets that are killing me, about the girl who left and the whiskey that stayed and the terrible mess that I have made. He don't judge and he don't tell, just listens to my stories about living in hell. Yeah, I'm singing to the scarecrow and the crows are listening too. Sometimes I think he understands more than any human in this land. He sees the world through painted eyes and knows that everyone eventually lies. Now I'm singing to the scarecrow, wild and free, telling him the secrets that are killing me, about the girl who left and the whiskey that stayed and the terrible mess that I have made. He don't judge and he don't tell, just listens to my stories about living in hell. Yeah, I'm singing to the scarecrow and the crows are listening too, just me and him, and the blackbirds on the wire don't say a word, just listen, just listen.